For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the Chiral Network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are.
Take it off. Smooth.
Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another. Where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard. But I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future.
She looks like Mama.
The Death Stranding is a part of that past.
Other guy's gone for
An enduring shadow. A constant reminder of what could have been.
Service back.
That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds between us. To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end. Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure.
True.
President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people,
If only they know.
might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the Chiral Network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here.
True.
Now, the name is unimportant. But you know who I mean.
At least.
And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on,
Yeah, could have
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
Yeah.
I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond, or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
What?
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Locknaw via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position, so we could rescue you.
I know it's too
But
much.
it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen.
True.
Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie. She said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug.
Crazy.
Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff.
Which is?
BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges.
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces.
What?
Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you
What?
can't fool the Chiral Network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges.
I didn't know
Take a
that.
look if you're so inclined.
That's
But don't say I
crazy.
didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me,
For?
but would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger.
You confessed.
I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me.
I just
Everything.
Game is twisted.
Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know
Shit.
that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain saved my life.
Yeah, I heard that. Remember last time?
You know why they call me Die Hardman? Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her.
So he confessed that it doesn't really kill.
When he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he?
This is crazy,
Why
no?
didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America,
America, yeah.
he remembered who he was.
His voice different.
And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, god damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done.
At least he knows.
God! God!
This game is crazy, dude. Like, what? You have to face the consequences of your actions, man.
But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't.
What did he do?
Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But
Shit.
that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Shit. But it doesn't mean he must kill himself.
Thank you, Sam.
It's crazy.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou? Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Yo.
And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Wait, I have to go back to that spot where I did drop that. Oh my god, that's far.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought this guy's how potent Pilele did.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah, exactly. I still can't say his name right. I don't know why, but yeah. Raja? She's back from the dead. It's time for
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all.
Which is?
Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you.
Which is?
I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken.
I reconnect.
And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
True, I remember the first thing she said to you.
Wanna come work for me?
Ah,
Could use a man like you.
ah. So she said the
The
first
world's
time.
still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone.
Not me.
Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything.
True.
I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave.
I still do.
I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned
Never
how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
It's true. Holy crap.
Sam!
It's not gonna come there.
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
No, oh, so it's like episode 14 then. It's crazy. Wait, I've come all this far to actually lose Lou at the end. That doesn't make sense. Let's check this real quick. But I'm just going to go and deliver Lou right away. I'm assuming there won't be any BTs, I don't need any guns, I don't need anything else. I just hope. Where's the also can't even find it though. I think I know where it is, but it's a bit fair if I'm, that's what I'm assuming right now. Lou is dead. Can't believe it. After so much, after what I've been through with this BB man, this baby. I've been through hell and back and forth with this baby man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really believe I can enter that spot. Can I? Okay. I can't access the map. Oh my god. I don't even remember where the container is. Oh well, I guess I have to walk. Oh my god. I don't remember where it is though. That was my first delivery ever. Baby is lighting up as well. I've been through a lot with this baby, man. So, I still can't believe it. Baby is dead. It sucks, man, and it hurts at the same time, to be honest with you guys. I love this baby so much. Without my baby, I could have been anything, man. We changed the world, but yeah. Still okay, I can see it on top there. I'm assuming that's where I'm going. Yeah, man, it hurts a lot, to be honest. Don't grab it away. Where is the spot though? I don't really remember where it is. And I can't access the map. Oh my god. Yeah, I went that side last time. I'm not joking, I don't remember what it is. I had to save it on this side. If I think about it, yeah, it should be on this side. It's been a while that I only came here once. Still crazy if the fact that I have to lose Bill. No, now. Not alright, but it kind of hurts to be honest. I believe I was too attached to the story, and like I knew that I could like literally rely on Blue. Now she's gone, man. Why am I saying it to she? Yeah, I think I'm going the right way. I remember the spot right there. Cause I basically like never went back to it again. But yeah, I mean, like, especially like refresh and think about it again, it hurts to be honest. Cause like this people like really helped me a lot, bro. Like, I was going through some stuff in this game, man. Without baby, I think we could have been killed by BTs or something. Throughout every boss fight, with Hicks, everything like that I could have like literally asked for a BB. The BB gave it to me. So now like, to come to realize that like I have to drop him. Look, there's still BTs outside this spot. Like this spot is always gonna be heavy with BTs, of course. But I'm not necessarily sure if they should be still active because we did avoid, like I think like the 6th. I forgot the name what it was. Let me see what's gonna happen.
Alright. I guess we're here. You still with me, though?
No, Louis not there.
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Well, thanks for everything.
Child special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
a foundation. A bridge.
That's the one. That's the father.
Brought you an astronaut.
Oh yeah.
Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go.
As well was killed, if I remember very well.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void Out. In Manhattan.
New York.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
She lied to everyone else.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system.
Really?
We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record.
About what?
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the president to protect her and the country at all costs.
Shit.
Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to.
Shit.
But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible.
Yeah.
I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir.
Yeah, he is, because the baby,
You're
how?
the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt.
But you killed her.
They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again.
Shit.
He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir.
Like, the story is legit, man. Legit. The story is really cool. It's really smooth as well. Just still feel sorry for Lou, man. Why is he here?
I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals.
Shit.
But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
This was a tough call, eh? Tough call. Why did you have to do that? crazy. They're like, he has to kill his wife. Oh, that's how he betrayed him. So this guy will never see his wife again. So he's gonna come here and gonna say he's having a girl.
I'm sorry, Lisa.
He betrayed them.
Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you.
Yeah, I think he betrayed them though.
Promise you.
Thinking about it now. He's gonna come now, so I say he's holding a gun. Don't shoot, bro. She's dead.
My animal, Lisa.
Did you shoot?
Sorry.
I don't think he's gonna get a chance. You're dead. Shit. As a true soldier, do what has to be done. He made him kill his wife. Still crazy.
Bibi. Bibi. Bibi, can you hear me?
Watch it, let it die. Shit. Yeah. Sad stories. I remember like the full story now. Right, let's go in El Pelo then. Activate stamina, correct the body. Yep, that's low, fortunately. It feels bad, man. It feels bad. But yeah, Blue has to go.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Oh, I just tell him what to do. I think he will. Oh, he did not do it. Oh my god. Yep. DB gone. It's painful.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
What is Sam doing? Wait, am I gonna control? Let's find the PP then. locked inside. Wow, that's crazy. It was a trap. It was a trap. I knew it.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off.
Back off! Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this.
Shit. I can't lift the gun up.
I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Shit. How did it get power to do it again?
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
Shit. How the hell did Sam find himself here? Oh, that's why the guy came back too. So like there's something Samuel could do to save this from happening. Okay. My TV's gonna go crazy.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
Wait, is it the president came here?
Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. see the sunset.
I remember this lab right there, those cameos.
Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you to the morning.
Stop them. He couldn't stop them. He just turned me to the gun right away. Yeah, unfortunately.
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone.
That's why I kept on fighting first, baby.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
How hit him out, baby?
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Oh, that
Shoot
makes
him!
sense.
I gave you an
What
order.
the orders,
Shoot
yeah.
him.
You told me your name was Sam Porter.
What?
But you're Sam Bridges.
Yeah, it said that to me by the time I killed him.
Son. My bridge to the future.
Wait, what?
Without you, I was just like any other Cliff.
Sam is BB.
Dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at.
Wait a minute, it doesn't make sense.
Sam. You bring people together. You're on that bridge to the future.
Let's look at
And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
this, baby.
Is this me?
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is Sam. That explains it a lot, though. Sam is BB. The US got shot. By Bridget. Not by Sam. He killed
God.
both and the baby as well.
Not BB too.
Yeah, I remember now.
No, 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 no!
What? That was Sam. That's crazy. Look at that, like, that was Sam. Sam was a baby. Maybe that's why that thing was connected to Sam. Like, I don't know why I never thought of it that way, though. That's because I was not supposed to think of it that way. That was a sick story. Still a bit confusing, but it was sick. Very, very sick story. Yo, it's crazy. It's actually while I am in the morning now, so I just have to sleep. But yeah, I'm grateful to that, like, I understood the story at the end. I still don't understand why Sam fought for everything, but I think I kind of get why Sam was left in the beach. Yeah, and then Amelie had to use her Kai because she has a ha. What do you call it? She has a ha and a Kai.
There you are.
So that's why she has to send the Kai to give birth to Sam. But like, these people were supposed to be alive. This one, of course, like alive from the dead. So she just repaired everything and gave birth again to Sam. Sam Portal Bridges was back. She used a Kai to bring back Sam to be her. That is so sick and insane, man. If you think about it, I never thought of it that way though. Jesus Christ. His name is Sam Porter Bridges. Wow, that's crazy. The guy is dead now. He's on this. He's on the other island, of course. Other side. Yeah, he'll tell you right now. It makes sense.
You want to go home?
Yes, she said this.
Let's go.
Well, let's go home. Wow. This video game is crazy, man.
I know the way.
The story was fantastic, bro. Fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, man. The story was fantastic. Like, the story was legit. Something I never expected from the a game, man. Like, it was fantastic. What the hell? That's why she had to drop him from the mage. And then Sam had to find his way by looking down and finding his body to go to the soul. And then he's gonna be back on the living side. Yeah, it was the sickest game I've ever played. Sickest game ever. The story was insane, like unheard of. That's the astronaut. So even human can even reach out space as well. Yep, it all came around again. I'm just grateful that I actually played the game and I finished it. I still had the courage to play it until over and over and over again. So the guy did not kill Sam.
There you are.
Oh, so she knew that she just brought.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
In a manner of speaking. Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
Okay, that makes sense. And they did. They raised Sam. So Sam only burned Dad, not burned himself. So he took out that day from that day there. But the baby is still dead. What is he gonna do with it? Cause like this is himself as a
Come on, Lou. Wake
no
up.
one will come back, man.
Come on, Lou, wake up.
See, already it's telling to be busy. It's telling to be busy. It's telling to be busy.
Come on, Lou, wake up.
It's telling to be busy. That's a bad look.
Wake up.
The cord is getting bigger, man. We have to give back. Your Lord. He's a pity. Just get rid of him, man. I know it hurts, but what?
Lou.
What the hell? That is crazy. Like I don't understand how Lou tell a girl to be a human after all that, after all of that. But like, yeah, look how many losers just became bitches there. He just light up that light there. I'm still confused at this point. That's just like I said, guys. I just go to do a small research as well, and just to hear the guy talking about the games and like the baby experiment. Where did he take that from? How is he working for a time for without getting affected? So the choice now is going to have to raise Lou. What? Did they fix this? Because he's not getting contaminated at all. This is really crazy. This is really weird. This is really insane. But it went just fine because I really didn't want him to lose Lou. That makes sense, man. And this is going to be our thumbnail. Surely we're gonna be damn near. So which means like Lula can be a human. But they said like there's 70% of chances that he could have like a fail or something. Yo, written by directed by this guy. This game was insane, man. Just give it like honest opinion. It's kind of boring if you just do like the deliveries over and over, but then like as soon as you play the combat and you kind of feel the game, you kind of actually understand. So like one thing that I was drawn to in the game is like the story, and I actually like heard people talking about like how brilliant the story was. So I feel like if you actually rush the game to finish just level in maybe like 3 days or 2 days, you probably like not going to get like, the full story. So you're not going to actually like just the whole gameplay. So like that's just what I did not do. So it took me time to get like kind of understand the game. Luckily I was being destroyed by Kojima as well, so I'm trying to level up on that side. So yeah guys, like yeah, definitely like this game, it was a very like unique game. And I won't lie to you, like the developer did an amazing job here. Never seen my voice. Yes I am. So like a developer did like an amazing job. So like I'm still a bit confused at the end, but then like I know that Lou is Sam, which means that because it's called Sam Prime Bridges, yeah exactly. And Clifford Unger apparently mated with Lisa, and then Lisa gave birth to a kid called Sam Bridges. So like that's how they were connected. So that's why the guy didn't seem to kill me whenever I dream about him or whenever he took me. So that's why he said it seems like that guy wanted to talk, but time I was actually fighting him at that time, and then like he gave him everything and like, told him to stand up and give him a hug. Unfortunately, I was explaining what just happened at the end. Yeah, man, like this game was sick. Gameplay wise, it was a bit confusing. It was a bit annoying to actually keep on delivering, but now I understand why you had to go through like those thousands of deliveries in order for you to know that at the end you will have to deliver one thing, of which it was supposed to be BB, but then it ended up being handcuffed, meaning like you were just detaching yourself from like the center. You were only going to raise Lou and BB, so like your inner self to actually kind of grow the network. And like the funny thing is, he was told that he was gonna die trying to save everyone else, but he did not die. Apparently he was helping able to be saved by a gun. So it was like everyone on this series like had to be connected, because I think like then they knew that like, with all of the members, like with all the team using like their individual skills, could have contributed to this ending. Hartman, Lockley, who else? I'm trying to like Hartman, the big guy. I always forget his name. Who else am I forgetting? Like the other guys as well. The ones that got married as well, like the farmers and just about everyone. But like, the most critical one is the one that like they were based on like the British headquarters. Like I forgot the other ones as well. So yeah, man, like this game has been sick. And so by the time I was playing, like just pushing like the parts, I didn't really get to enjoy it, like as I kept doing the same thing. But then like I actually focused more on the ending to actually understand what is really happening and listen to everything. Yo, like big up to the guys. So I'm actually giving this game a review, and I just want to give it like gaming wise, combat wise, just because it's like, and good thing is like the BT bosses were not that difficult, so it's like you could just get overweight or just run away from them. So with that, I just give it like a bit of a 7.5 to 10. But like story wise, the content, like the gameplay, like the feel, like that connection, like to a point where you will be drawn towards the game, I'll give it like 10.5 out of 10. Like definitely 7. But like that guy just had to think about this, like to actually make this fantasy world to be what I'm still not fully how can I put this, like fully aware of like the whole story exactly, but I think I should just summarize the 2 point where I understood it by the time I played it. But like the good thing is, as I was telling you guys, like on my way to deliver Lou, I was actually kind of hurt because I built a lot. Oh, little way like Lou is me. So guys, I think I should have spoken enough now. So just gonna press switch off the mic. But yeah, just trust me, man. If you guys are funny, and if you guys want to have fun, and if you guys like don't want to just play a game like kill. Like if you want to play a game to a point where you will have to face the consequences of killing a human being, like for example in this game, if you kill a mule, that mule is going to turn to the pieces, and then that spot where you left the body is going to be terrorized by, or it's going to be transformed to be big territory, and you know that like in all this game you don't want to go through territory, so you have to think about all of the actions. Like to a certain point, I never killed I didn't really kill anyone in this game. That's because I was told that like I should have killed by the big guy, So yeah, this game was really good. So yeah, my review of the game was amazing. Gameplay wise, not so much. Maybe like the main thing was a little bit fun. Yeah, they tried with like those methods, but the game was overall game, like the overall rating, everything combined, 9.5 and 9.6 out of 10. I'd give it to you, man. Like this game just changed my thinking, and like just changed how I actually approach this game for the first time. So I didn't know anything, but now I know everything. But fully fine, yeah. So guys, I think this is definitely my last part of the game, unless maybe like they actually like release DLC, of which I would have to find and play. But for now, this is my last part. Thank you guys so much, man, for watching. Celebrating guy, content, you know. For what we aka so I think I love you and I'm proud to see you by the time. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave the credits on. Maybe there will be something at the end, but I don't care. I'm just going to switch off the mic now. So guys, from me to you on the other side, take care, take it easy. Cheers guys.
You can take my heart, hold it together as we fall apart. Maybe together we can make our mark in the stars we embark. Will keep us together as the lights go by. Let's open up to the sky, asking it for closure. At least we can say that we tried, but it's never really over. What will become of us all at the end of the line? Will we live? Will we die? You can take my heart and hold it together as we fall apart.
Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey, Sam, you sure you don't have any unfinished business?